Hello, my name is Holly, and I will be the English trainer for this hour here at Verbling. The topic we are going to discuss is alternative investments. Hi, Anke, how are you? Hello, Anke, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm here. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. Yes, I'm fine. But I just got up basically
Uh-huh.
because it's 6 o'clock here in the morning. So yes.
Yeah, okay. So what do you do? Oh, that's right, you
um,
volunteer.
yes,
You do
yes, yes,
volunteer work.
yes,
Okay. Yeah.
yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I have some health problems, and because of
Uh-huh.
this, I can't go to a normal or well, I was
Yeah.
retired, and so I do voluntary work now. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so you can't really have a 9 to 5 job
Exactly.
every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mhm.
That's one of the reasons I love this job so much. So,
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, yeah.
so
How long have you been doing it?
with Verbling, I've only been with Verbling for about 2 months. I've been teaching online though since about 2006. Um,
Yes.
I took a couple years off. About 2011, I stopped teaching very much, and I only taught maybe once or twice a week, and
Yes.
then just recently I decided to go back full time,
Okay.
and I was working in a company. I drove 45 minutes a day and did that
Yes,
all
yes.
that.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. So this is
So
this is much better now. Yes.
yeah, so I really appreciate it much better than before I started doing it. So hi
Yes,
Anatoly, how
yes.
are you this morning?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Very good, very good. So it's still Sunday for me. It's still my weekend. So so is it 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. in Moscow?
8 a.m. and
8
today
a.m.
is a day of work.
Yeah,
Day of day.
yeah. I heard you guys have basically we had Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off, right? So
Yes, yes, 4 days.
a 4 day weekend. Wow, that's nice. So yeah, I think you were telling me about it last week. It's Unity Day on Tuesday.
Yes, unit day,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and it's ironically the same day as our midterm elections.
Mm.
So I have no idea what I'm going to who I'm going to vote for. I have no idea who's running. I need to do some studying in the next 24 hours. So yeah. All right. Okay. So do you know Anke Anatoly?
Uh, I don't remember, maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, Anke is from Germany, and Anke is from Moscow, Russia.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Hello, Anke. Nice to meet you.
Hello. Nice to meet you too. Yes.
yeah. All right. And yeah, well, today's topic is on alternative investments, which is it's an interesting topic for people because it's thinking about what to do with extra money if you have extra money and
Yes.
so forth.
Yeah.
So that's
Mhm.
the key. I mean, do you have the extra money to invest? So first question, Anatoly, have you ever invested in the stock market?
Yes, but it was uh, mm, on the how is during the law claimed it or allowed it, and I worked in the company where management uh, were involved in the investments, and I happily invested my salary, 1 month salary to the share and shares, and after that it raised, and it was good
Uh-huh.
investments.
So it was a company that you actually worked for?
Yes,
Yeah, and they allowed the government allowed the company to sell their employees stock.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Do you still have that stock?
Partly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. How about you, Anke? Have you ever invested in the stock market?
Yes, I invested once in the stock market, and then everything went down basically. But I didn't lose a lot of money, so because I
Uh-huh.
didn't invest money, so I think it was a learning curve, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you lost a little. Like
Yes.
here's a phrase, an idiom people might say. I lost my shirt. But you
Okay.
didn't lose your shirt. You just lost a little.
No,
Okay.
no, no. Of course
Yeah.
not. No.
Yeah, that's one way that people might say that if they lost a lot of money, they'll say I lost my shirt or I lost everything.
Okay.
Um,
Holly, can you share how can I print off this
and let me give
file
you
then, or how can I?
print it off. Okay, let me give you the link.
Yes, that would be nice. Yes.
Okay. Do you see the Verbling chat?
Yes.
The chat box? Okay. Press on this link and it will take you
Okay.
to another page. And then you should be able to print it off.
Okay. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And then another way that you can do that also is when right on the page on this page where where you press you join the class, down
Yes.
here is a link right there. So it says class material, and so you can say, for example, if you decide you want to
Okay.
you're going to take a class 2 days ahead of time and you want to prepare, you can
Yes.
actually
Okay.
you can
Okay. All right.
actually go ahead. Some of the
Uh-huh.
teachers, I try to, if for me, if it's material like vocabulary or reading, I will
Yes.
upload it when I write the description. Um,
Yes.
if it's just a speaking
Yes.
class, I
Yeah.
probably won't upload any material because it'll be
Okay.
just PowerPoint. So.
Okay. All right. Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. Yeah, and I also invested. I like Anatoly. What I did was I got stock shares from my company as a bonus, and so I got $1,000 of shares, and I ended up selling it maybe 5 years later, and I really kind of wish I would have kept it because it turned out that it was worth a lot of money later on.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right. Uh-huh.
so
Mm-hmm.
that's my experience. All right. Anatoly, if you had a lot of extra money to invest, what would you invest in?
Hmm. It could be one possible variant to invest in the stock market, but I prefer to invest in a real thing like a house, like flats, because estate, yes, real
Real estate.
estate,
Yeah.
yes, because in that case I more independent. I have more independence of troubles
Mm-hmm.
on the market, stock markets.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and basically that way, another way you can say that is you can say that way I am not dependent on the stock
Mm-hmm.
market.
Mm-hmm. Dependent on.
Yeah, and if you invested in a good area, like around a university or something, you'll always have renters. So, all right. And how about you, Anke? If you had extra money, how would you invest your money?
I think I would save it. I mean in the bank. I don't think that I would invest it.
Okay, so you
I
would do
mean,
it.
if I had a lot of extra money, of course I
Uh-huh.
would probably buy another flat or things like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you would save it in a high interest account,
Yes,
maybe.
but the thing is, I mean, here in Germany, I don't know how it's in America
Uh-huh.
or elsewhere, but we don't get a lot of interest in things right now over here in money. So it's a bit of
Okay.
a problem.
Okay. So yeah, so uh okay, so you don't really get a lot of interest in regular
No,
savings
no,
accounts.
no.
I think yeah, I think it's the same in the States. I think they have special accounts. I think one of them, not having a lot of money, I don't know, but one of them is called a money market account.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's other types of accounts that you can get high interest, but the regular savings accounts are not really high interest.
Yes,
Um,
exactly.
yeah, I know that when my grandfather died, he left my grandmother with enough money in her
Yes,
savings account that
yes.
she lived off the interest every month. So,
Okay, okay. So, well, that's quite nice. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So that was nice for her. So, hi Aka, how are you today?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. Very good. So, question for you.
Mhm.
Have you ever invested in the stock market?
No, I've never invested in the
Okay.
stock market.
Okay. Would you if you had the chance?
Mm, Probably if I have a chance, but not kind of to practice to invest.
Hmm.
I set the kind of budget to
Hmm.
amount and to practice
Hmm.
how to do it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, and then another question I asked everyone else is if you had extra money, what would you invest that money in? Or would you
Mm,
invest it?
mm. That's what I want to practice. Or yeah, how can I know the such kind of thing?
Yeah, so you're
Mm.
not sure what you would do.
Yes, yes, not sure.
Okay, all right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and read this text. Read the text, and we're going to fill in the spaces using a word or phrase from the box below. And the box is so far down, I'm going to put it up on the top. There's living room, bank, cars, and specialist. So we'll put it up here too. Cars and specialist. Okay. Anke, can you read the first paragraph?
Anchor,
Um,
about the question.
Anke from Germany.
Okay, okay, yes, yes. Okay. Do you like to invest the money? Many people either keep their money in the uh, in the
So one of
in the
these
living
four
no in
words.
the, no not in the living room, no, in the bank.
Okay.
or or
Yes.
invested in the stock market. Recently, however, some other kinds of investments have become more popular.
Okay, thank you. Anatoly, can you read the next one?
Mhm. Wine. You might think that wine is just for drinking, yet a growing number of people are buying cases of wine as an investment. You don't need to be knowledgeable about wine either. Uh-huh. Specialists can choose a wine portfolio for you. You can store the wine at home, or if you are tempted to drink it, companies will look after the wine for you.
Okay. All right, thank you. And Akka, can you read the next one?
Paintings. Investing in paintings doesn't have to be expensive. Instead, the advice is to buy paintings by local artists. You can often find quite cheap paintings in local antique shops or village sales. Another advantage is that you can display your investment in your room,
Okay. Yeah, in your living room.
living room.
Okay. Toys. I'll read this one. You might not think so, but toys are very popular with collectors. Teddy bears can be surprisingly valuable. Old toy cars are also sought after, especially ones which are still in their original boxes. Okay. Are there any words or phrases in here that you guys do not know?
No, I'm okay.
And you okay, Anatoly and Aka? Okay, so
Yes,
let's discuss these. Okay, first of all, wine. Would any of you guys ever invest in wine? So Aka,
No,
would you invest in wine?
Mm, wine. Probably. Yeah.
Okay. You might. How about you, Anatoly?
I think more like the answer no than yes. But if I had a good knowledge about wine or a good advisor about wine, maybe it could be as a possible investment. But I'm not tend to invest money to wine right now.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Anke, how about you? Would you invest in wine?
Well, I have never thought about it, of course. Well, probably yes, but if I had a good knowledge about wine and everything, and if I well, then I probably would invest in wine. Yes.
Okay. And hello, Odie. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are
Awesome.
you?
Very good, very good. So question for you, Odie. If you had extra money, would you invest in wine?
Wine, yes, of course. I love wine.
Uh-huh. Would you invest in it? And that
Yes,
is buy it but not drink it.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Are
Because
you?
I think wine is a good market.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am confused by it. Maybe one of you guys can explain. Why would somebody pay good money for wine and then not use it?
Because it can invest money because it means that we will get the profit from that. Is that right?
Okay, so it means, yeah, you can get the profit from, if you invest in it, then you can sell it later. Is that what the people are thinking of doing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sell it when it's older and more valuable.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it now. Do you mean that we have to wait for a long time for investing to wine?
Yeah. No, I just am confused by why I see on TV and I see in the movies that people have all these old wines, and I wonder why why I'm not a wine drinker, so maybe I don't understand, but why someone would invest in something that they can't actually use. So
Yeah.
it's just my personal
Sometimes
opinion.
it has connect to hobby. It always doesn't make any sense for the hobby. Because
Yeah.
investing for wine is not always about the profit. It's also about our hobby because we are we love to drinking, and that's why we collect them to many years before, or sometimes our friends tell. I don't know how to say it actually.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, but
Right.
because what? I mean,
Yeah.
our friend said I have wine from 19 1901. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Does Anatoly, do you agree with Odie?
Yes, it could be possible in investment in how investigation.
Yeah. So it's a good like people. It's kind of is it a status symbol for people? If they
Yes,
say,
yes.
I think that's what you were explaining, Odie. It's more of for some people, it's kind of a status symbol. If they got wine from 1901 and they tell their friends, they think, oh, how cool, that's awesome. So, hi, Heidi. Welcome. Can you speak?
Hello, nice to see you again.
How's your throat? You said you had a cold yesterday. Are you better?
It's getting better, thank you.
Awesome. Okay, good. Okay, so question for you, Heidi. Would you invest in wine if you had extra money?
No, I don't want to invest to the wine because wine is very difficult. Depending on the year, the taste is different, I heard. So if the year wine grapes are very good, wine will be very good. So depending on the year, that price is much different. Before I invest, I need to study about wine. So it's
okay. All right. Right. Thank you, Heidi. Okay, now let's go to the next one. The next one we read about. So Heidi and Odie, we just read this little article about different alternative things that people invest in. And the next one we read about was paintings. And so question for you, Akka, would you invest in paintings, or have you ever invested in paintings?
No, I've never invested in paintings.
Would you in the future if you had extra money?
But sometimes, kind of fraud-like thing happening around this kind of field, so I should be careful about this. I don't have any taste to judge whether it's trust or not. So maybe I will buy paintings, but for me, not for to decorate room or something.
Okay, so you would buy paintings because you like it, not necessarily because it's valuable and something you could profit from later.
Yeah.
Okay, good answer. Okay, Anatoly, how about you? Would you invest in paintings?
I think it is also one of the possible variant, but perhaps no, because it is also difficult to guess which paintings will become more expensive in the future and more cheaper for now.
Yeah, so it's difficult to know which ones will become valuable or not. So yeah, okay. Anke, how about you? Would you invest in paintings?
I don't think so, because if I like a painting, I like it because it's nice or lovely, or it would be nice in my living room. But I don't think that I would invest in paintings. No.
Okay, so you would like Akka said, you would buy a painting because you like the painting, not necessarily.
Because I like painting, yes, and not because it's valuable. Yes.
Okay. Heidi, how about you? Would you invest in paintings?
I know painting is very difficult. There are many counterfeit. Even sign the same, but it's different. So even professionals, sometimes they are cheated. I'm not professional, so maybe I will be cheated.
Okay. So because you don't know much about paintings, you might end up buying a painting that is not genuine or not real.
I like painting, so when I visit some museum, I always buy a printed
Copy.
copy.
A print. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Okay. Odie, would you invest in paintings?
Yes, but only for famous painters, famous artists. At least from my country, he is famous or she is famous. I will invest their painting because when I get older and then I don't have money, but I still have the painting that I can sell.
Okay. So for you, you would invest in it. Would you invest in a local artist that's becoming famous, or somebody who's already famous?
Already famous.
Already famous. So, okay.
Already famous. When I'm going to the what is called for I don't know in English.
Okay, so can you describe it? So is this when you retire?
We come to exhibition that is a famous painters. There where I would like to buy, but I don't want to buy any paintings on the street.
Oh, got it. Okay, so you would buy them at basically an exhibition's a good word for it. You can also say art shows.
Art shows.
Art show.
One cent.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And next investment that this article suggested would be toys. So, Aka, would you invest in toys?
Actually, I also not interested in it.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I know that some figures nowadays so can be sold very expensive in Yahoo auction or eBay or something. So before I do that, maybe I need to know what is the possibility to price up or something like that.
Okay, so you need to know, like in all of these, whether it's wine or paintings, you need to know a little bit about the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of anime figure nowadays sometimes very expensive. Yeah, Yahoo auction or probably eBay too.
And eBay and things like that, because like kids who didn't open their toys and then sold it 40 years later.
Yes, open and unopened is price are very different. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, unopened Barbie dolls or something. So, Anatoly, how about you? Would you invest in toys?
It is the most strange options from today's text. And no, I don't believe in that it could be a good investment.
Okay, all right. Anke, how about you? Would you invest in toys?
Well, I think so, because I have a teddy bear here. It's a Steiff teddy bear, you know. They are
Are they collectors items?
Yes. One moment, I'm going to write it down. And I got it I received it as a present when I was very young. I think 2 or 3 years old. And it's still here. I don't think it's a lot of money, but it's a very nice teddy bear. So, But I don't think that if I had a lot of money that I would invest everything in toys. No.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Google Images. Okay, so this is what for everyone. This is what a Steiff teddy bear is, and they're they're expensive, or they can be valuable.
They can be very expensive. Well, they are more expensive than normal teddy bear, yes, and they can get more valuable with time. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had never heard of these before.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. And Heidi, how about you? Would you invest in toys?
No, I think toys are things to for children to enjoy the play with them. So if the investing to the toys are like a not healthy idea.
Okay. So investing in. So we always use the word invest in instead of invest to invest in. Okay. So yeah, so you don't think it's a very good option for people. So okay, Odie, what do you think? Would you invest in toys?
Investing with toys.
Yeah.
Actually, a year ago, I visited my friend's house. He has a lot of old toys that's quite interesting because we can memorize our childhood. But for investing our money to toys, I don't think that I want to do that because investing something we need to earn, and for toys, I'm not sure that we can get profit from toys.
Yeah, I guess you really can if the toys are in mint condition.
Yeah.
Apparently, if they're in mint condition and like if it's in an unopened box or something, then you can really get a lot of money for toys for mint condition. Do you guys know what mint condition means?
No.
That means it's perfect condition.
Perfect condition.
Yeah, perfect condition. So if the toys are really, really nice, and there's not many of them there, that's why it would be valuable. So for me, of the three options, it's interesting, Anatoly, you and I are completely opposite. Because of the three options for me, toys make more sense for me. So maybe it's because I don't drink wine and the others just aren't. Paintings are really
high
price. Paintings are riskier. So toys, you can look and see somebody looking for this toy and so forth. So, all right, let's go ahead and go on. So let's look at these sentences. If are they true or false, and let's correct the false ones. Okay, so first one. Many people keep their money in the bank or buy stock. Is that true or false? Anke, since you were there from the beginning.
That's true.
That is true, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and number 2, Anatoly. Wine investors need to know a lot about wine, according to the article.
I think yes. Yes.
Actually, it's false, according to the article. It says in here, you don't need to be knowledgeable about wine either.
Yes, okay.
Specialists can choose a wine portfolio for you. You can store the wine at home, or companies will look after the wine for you. So you don't need to know, but I still think it's better to know, because can you trust everybody? Okay, number 3, investing in painting is always expensive. Aka, what do you think?
Not always. You can find cheap paintings in village market or something.
Okay, so that's false as well. So you can find a cheap painting somewhere else. Okay, and so number 4, Heidi, antique shops and village sales are good places to buy paintings. Is that true or false?
It's true.
True, yes. Okay, and Odie, it says not many people want to buy old toy cars. Is that true or false?
False, because according to toys are very popular with collectors.
Yes.
False.
Exactly. All right. Okay, let's go on. Let's talk first about antique shops and village sales. Do you guys have a lot of markets, or what we say in English we call them flea markets?
Flea market, yes.
Flea markets in your countries. So how about in Japan? Heidi and Aka, do you guys have flea markets in Japan?
Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes, sometimes.
Okay. Are they full of old items, or are they arts and crafts?
Maybe not common people can't enter that place. Only the shop owners, antique shop owners.
Okay. Okay. And Anatoly, how about in Russia?
Maybe average number. We have, but maybe not so many for people who are looking for exactly old fascinated things. They can find it.
Okay. Okay. They can find things if they really look, if they're looking for it. Okay. For items. Anke, do you guys have a lot of flea markets in Germany?
We usually have a flea market on a Saturday or Sunday. They're all around Germany, but yes, yeah.
Yeah. I heard it wasn't Germany, but I had a student from Switzerland. She was a foreign exchange student, and she lived with me, and she said that her family would go to flea markets and sell things. They would invest in things and then sell things at flea markets during the weekends when they needed extra money.
Yes, exactly. Yes, yeah. Because it's mostly here during the weekends. Yes. Yeah.
And so that year that she was in the States, her dad would order off of eBay a bunch of items, mostly auto parts and things, and send it to her. And that summer when he came to pick up his daughter, there was a whole closet full of items for him. And for him, it was like Christmas. So it was great. But it was an investment for him. And so, Odie, I can't remember, which country are you from?
I come from Indonesia.
Indonesia, okay. Do you guys have a lot of flea markets in Indonesia?
Not in my city, but there is on other cities, for like Bali or Yogyakarta. There is a lot of flea markets that you can buy a bunch of unique stuff.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. All right, yeah, in Finland it was interesting, the difference between the flea markets in the United States and in Finland. In Finland, they were more like second-hand stores.
Yes. Yeah.
Where in the U.S. they were like arts and crafts. Arts and craft stores is basically the difference between them. And now we have markets all over, though. Okay, let's go ahead and do a preposition check. Number 1, Odie, what preposition is this one? Keep money keep money blank the bank?
Keep money in the bank.
In the bank, yeah. Did you hear me? I actually said it. So, number 2, Heidi.
Before you said invest in.
Yes, good. You're listening. So, repetition is very good in language learning. So, number 3, Anke.
A growing number of people.
Of people, perfect. And number 4, Anatoly.
Be knowledgeable about wine.
Knowledgeable about, it could, there's 2 possibilities, not knowledgeable of or knowledgeable about. I would usually say, I've heard both of them, and so of would work and about would work on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Of. And Aka. What is this one?
Be popular with collectors.
With collectors, okay. And then number 6, Odie.
Be the original packaging. Be with original packaging.
It's not be with. Does anybody know what it would be? Aka, do you have an idea? Because you were talking about original packaging.
Be with? Be
No?
Be
in.
Be in, yeah. So say for example, the toy is more valuable if it is in the original packaging. But, you give children a toy, you're not going to get them to keep it in the original packaging. They're going to pull it out. So that's might be why it's really valuable. So, okay. Let's do number 1 again. Let's start with Anatoly. Could you do number 1?
I returned the item in its original packaging, or with, maybe.
And yeah. And number 2, Heidi.
Bob is very knowledgeable about 18th century art.
Perfect. Okay. And number 3, Anke from Germany.
A growing number of people use the internet at home.
Okay. And Aka, number 4.
And Janet has invested in a technology stock.
Yes. So invested in all the time. Okay. And then number 5, Odie.
Andy doesn't like risk, so he keeps all his money in the bank.
In the bank, okay. All right, and computer games are popular, blank, both children and adults. What would you guys say? With children, both children and adults. All right. Do you guys agree that computer games are popular with both children and adults?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom.
I heard the average of gamer is now 30s.
The average gamer is 30?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, in America or maybe in Japan too, yeah.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. But even like like my mom is 74, and she has certain specific video games. She loves Tetris, for example. And then she has this bubble game that she plays all the time on her Kindle. And her husband is completely and totally addicted to solitary.
Mm-hmm.
So I think every generation has different games that they all play. So are any of you guys do any of you guys enjoy playing computer games? Or is it just me?
Yeah, yes.
You do,
Not
Anka?
too much. Not too much.
Okay.
Just play the free games.
Heidi, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And how about you, Anka? Do you enjoy playing computer games?
No, I don't enjoy
Okay.
it. No.
So it's not you. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Anatoly, how about you? Are you a computer gamer?
Right now, no, but I liked maybe 2, 3 games before, like Far Cry Action, Mafia. It is partly action, partly like movie.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And how about you, Odie? Are you a gamer?
I'm not a gamer, but I play games while waiting for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I play with my smartphone.
Okay. That's kind of what I do. I play the uh-huh.
Like Candy Crush. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Candy Crush and
Handicraft?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush. Oh yeah. I'm stuck on 423 level 423 right now. That's yeah, so that's my current game right now. So, and I play it the same way you do when I'm waiting and stuff like that. So
I don't think that Candy Crush for children because it's hard actually.
Yeah. And I'm also stuck right now on Farm Heroes Saga.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that, but I'm not quite often to play.
I resisted for a long time, and I only played Candy Crush, and then I switched over to Farm Heroes as well. And
while I was in university, I played the same city. Yeah, but only when I was in the college. Now I retired from the Sims and also San Andreas GTA.
Okay, I've never heard of those. I know SimCity, but I've never understood it. I've tried to figure it out. I never got it. So, all right, let's go on to some discussion questions. Okay, we've already answered this question. Do you think that wine paintings and toys are good investments? What other kinds of investments are popular in your country? So let's talk. So in Japan, Aka and Heidi, what kinds of investments are popular in Japan? So Heidi, what would you say?
Maybe house.
Okay, so real estate.
Yeah, Japan house price is very expensive.
Okay.
Then if you buy the good house, maybe in the later you can earn some money to sell in the house.
Okay.
And employees, while they are working in the company, they need to live in the urban side. They buy some condo or some house. Then after retirement, they can sell their house. Then return to their home or hometown or somewhere. Living cost is much cheaper.
Oh, do you agree with her, Aka? Is there any other types of investments that people do in Japan? Or is that the most popular?
Yeah, maybe in the bubble economy era, people invest a lot about real estate or company. Yeah.
Okay. Anatoly, how about Russia? What is the most popular investment in Russia that people do?
I think real estate most popular between people.
Okay.
Russian people, but also Russian stock market is attractive enough because we have experience. Then we see that people who foreigners and Russian people who invested money to the stock market a few years ago became rich enough and it was good investments for them.
For them, yeah. So they were able to earn, because one thing that's nice about real estate and the stock market, in English we call it, people earn passive income. So they're not working for it anymore. Maybe they worked for the initial investment, but they're not working anymore. So passive income is money that just comes every month. So how about in Germany, Anke?
Well, here you can invest in real estate as well, of course. And I think gold. I mean, gold is a good investment, but not just in Germany, but all the world over. No?
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could do some investments. I think in well, if you buy gold from the bank, or I think there are some shares for gold. So I think that's quite a good investment. But real estate, I mean, buying a house or buying flats over here is also very very popular.
Yeah, and it's yeah. I think real estate. It must be worldwide that real estate is popular. Yeah. How about in Indonesia, Odi?
In Indonesia, some housewives invest their money for gold.
Okay, so it's most popular to invest in gold.
Yes, more popular for housewives. They bought some jewelries, then they are investing their money. And real estate is also popular.
Okay.
And coral. Coal. It's for, let me search it. Is it coal or coral?
Well, let's. I'll show you on Google Images the difference between the two, and you can see.
Coal.
Okay.
It's coal. So, yes, it's coal.
Coal is the coral is this. That. So I don't think people really invest in coral. So I think it's coal.
Coal.
So that's what they invest in right here? Coal?
Yeah, that's what they invest in, their money.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. And in the USA, I would say that we follow the same as you guys do around the world. The biggest investment that people say, if you ask them, if they get money, what will you invest in? Most everybody says real estate. Having some type of property, either real estate for themselves or that they can invest in for other people. So, all right. Let's go ahead and do what I call a guided free discussion, where you guys can choose one of the questions and then talk to each other about it. So, Anke, can you start? Could you choose one of these other questions? We've done the first two questions. So can you choose one of the others, and ask somebody?
Anatoly, do you like to take risks with money?
Is it a question for me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No, I don't like. I think for people who receive money by chance, it is maybe typical feature. But I think possibility to lose money more scary me than possibility to receive, to earn by chance, casually, some additional number of money.
So there is a bigger possibility. It's possibility to lose money, than to make a big profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay, Anatoly, could you choose one of these questions? You can either ask this question to somebody, or back to Aka, or another question.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this one, the question is for Heidi. Do you think it is safe to keep money in the bank?
I'm not sure about other countries, but in Japan, the government or bank association guarantee a certain amount of money. So if you put your money in the bank, the certain amount of money. But if your money over that money, maybe you need to you would lose your money. Maybe 300. If I say the dollars, $30,000 or so.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think in the States it's about 40,000, 30 to 40,000 as well. Yeah. So you trust the banks?
Not so much.
I'm starting to think I should put money in my mattress, but I'm not sure.
Because now interest is very low in Japan.
Yeah. All right, Heidi.
If you put $10,000 in the bank, interest 1 year interest is only coffee.
Yeah.
a cup of
coffee.
Yeah.
Wow, that's low. So it is funny. All right, can you choose a question and ask somebody? You can either be the same one or a different one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, who?
We've got Odi, Anke, Anatoly, or Aka.
Maybe Anke dislike the stock or something, so I want to ask Odi. Do changes in the stock market affect you?
No, because I don't invest into stock market. Mm-hmm. So stock market doesn't affect me so much.
Affect me instead of
Affect me.
So you have never invested in the stock market, at least not yet, right?
Yes, not yet. I don't think that I want to invest my money to stock market because I ever work in the stock market, and I don't think that it is quite interesting to earn profit and money, and I don't think.
Okay. Right. Thank you. All right, Odi, could you ask a question? I think Anke, Aka.
Anke, Aka.
Yeah, Anke from Germany, Aka from Japan.
Aka, do most people in your country invest money?
Who are you asking, Germany or Japan?
Yes, for Anke.
Okay, Germany.
Germany, okay. The most people in the country invest money. I think if they, if they have money, they like to invest part of the money. They don't invest everything, because I think they are going to keep their money in the bank where it is sort of safe, and well, they would invest part of it, I think.
Yeah. So
not everything.
So if they have extra money, they will invest, but otherwise they will not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to thank you all for your participation in class. I hope you learned some words, and always remember it's invest in, that pronunciation. And everyone have a wonderful day. I believe
Okay.
it's evening. Is it? No, it's morning. Have it afternoon. So have a great day, Anatoly and Anke, who are just starting their day in Europe. And then for those of you in Asia, have a great evening, afternoon and evening. So,
Okay.
okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
very much.
Bye.
Bye.